Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Get on here and do another video. But today's topic is going to be about basically the importance of going to court and getting your visitation or your parenting plan established through the courts, and getting the judge to sign off on it, with you and the other parent, the mom or whatnot, or the father, if you're a mother. The reason why I chose this topic is because I came across a couple of videos I watched that was on YouTube and Facebook. One of them I watched was a guy in South Carolina. He was trying to get on. Well, he had his son at the house with him, and the mother showed up, and she wanted his son, and he told her one time for her to get him, and she showed up, of course, with the police, and he was telling the police, nah, it ain't her time to get him. You know, she agreed to let me keep him for the day or whatnot, whatever. But I guess in the middle of all that, she changed her mind. And when he went to get her, when she showed up with the police, and the police told him, hey, look, you got to give up the child because she has the legal rights towards the child. And he was like, nah, I'm the father, and all this, going back and forth with him. And the police finally asked him a question: do y'all have a court order in place? And the guy said, nah, we ain't been to court, but I still have rights. Like that. And the police officer told him, no, you don't have rights in the state of, this was in South Carolina, so the police officer basically told him, in the state of South Carolina, you have no rights, even though you signed the birth certificate, because y'all haven't went to court, because the mother automatically has full custody of the child until you go to court. And he, went already, started going off and off the hinges with it, but in that case, the officer was right. He haven't went to court. And there was another incident I watched that was popped up on Facebook. It was a guy, it was on Father's Day, and the guy showed up to go pick up his daughter for Father's Day, and the mother refused. And I guess she had a boyfriend there with her, and he came out and confronted the dude, and he was like, no, I'm here to get my daughter, and whatever. The words were said. The girl boyfriend stepped in. He got to fight with the boyfriend in the middle of the street in front of the kid. The boyfriend put out a gun, shot in the air with it, and in that incident, the same thing. He had no court order in place for him to pick up the child on Father's Day. Was it wrong for the mother to do that? Yes, it was wrong, very wrong. But that's why I stress the fact that you must go to court and get that stuff established through the courts. So they'll cut all that confusion out right there. On what day you're supposed to get your child, or what is it okay to get them this day, the mother refusing to hand you the child, But if you got a court order in place and signed documents showing what the parenting plan is, which the courts call it a parenting plan, which is a visitation order, what it is, you don't have to worry about all that. So if you do show up and pick up your child or daughter or son, and the mother say you can't have them today, and you got the document saying it's my day today to get them, and she still refuses, you can call the police over to make the exchange. Or, certain cases, the police, they're not going to get too involved with a civil matter. They might say, hey, we write a police report on it, or you can get the sheriff to come over and make the exchange. That's why that's very important to have that in place, so it cuts down on the confusion. The courts automatically on Father's Day, the court will automatically let you have the kid on Father's Day. They'll let the mother have the child on Mother's Day. It cuts down on all the confusion, and because sometimes you might have some parents who are not going to be cordial with whatever's going on. And like I said before in one of my videos, that the only thing that affects is the child. When one parent is not being cordial, or both parents being cordial, like the incident with the guy with the Father's Day thing, him and the girl, the girl's boyfriend, they get to fighting in the middle of the street. That's traumatized to the child to see her daddy fighting in the middle of the street with her mama's boyfriend. And next thing you know, the mama's boyfriend pulls out a gun, shoots it in the air. How does it feel for the child? You know what I'm saying? In that situation, I feel like, the mother was wrong. She should at least let him have the kid on Father's Day, but he had no court order in place, for him to pick him up on Father's Day. Even though it was Father's Day, but technically, since they never been to court, and like I said before in one of my videos, I'm in Georgia, so you have no rights to the child if you're not never married to her until you go to court and get your rights established and get the parenting plan in place. That's where you can have all the rights you want. So if she do deny you, you can go take her back to court for contempt. You know what I'm saying? That's if you choose to take her back to court for contempt, or you just gonna sit back and say, "Oh, no, she won't let me see my kid." But 9 times out of 10, the first time you take them back to court for contempt, that'll stop all that. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not gonna wanna go back to court on that again, because the judge gonna lay into her about that. Just like if you go to court for child not paying your child support, you know, the judge will lay into you about that until they until you correct it. But you know, and also it cuts down on the confusion of a lot of, you know what I'm saying, the holidays, because a lot of people don't like to go to court. They don't want the courts in their business. They rather just sit and work it out, you know. But in some cases, yeah, I've seen where it works out in some cases, but a lot of cases I've seen, no, it don't. It causes a lot of confusion. I see, especially around the holidays and summertime, which this is summertime now, and the holiday that's coming up is 4th of July, and especially around these times of year, this is where a lot of the confusion comes from. You know, so like 4th of July coming up, your family having a family reunion, her family's having some get together going on with her family, and both of y'all want the kid on that same day. You know, which you know both of y'all can't have the kid on the same day. So what ends up happening, you go over there and say, "Can I have one on the 4th?" And then of course she might say, yeah, you can have one for we ain't doing that. Then the 4th of July, then she gets something from her family saying, "We having a big cookout. Can you bring such over?" "Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring my baby girl over, or baby son or whatever over." Then she already done promised you, and then you go pick them up on the 4th, and she's like, "Nah, I changed my mind." But you ain't got no court documents in place. She can do that, because right now you have no rights. So if she changes her mind, morally it's wrong, yes, because she already made a promise to you. But by the court law, hey, she can do that until you go to court and get that stuff established through the courts. So what the courts would do, they would set you up with a parenting plan, was odd and even holidays. So say like this year is an even year. Was it 2018? It's an even year. So this year I get my little girl on 4th of July. So there's no confusion there. So say like that even year come around and you're supposed to get your kid on the 4th of July, and you go over there to pick them up. They say, "Hey, you can't get them. She's in contempt. The minute she deny you, she's in contempt. You can call the police and have them make a police report, or you can call the sheriff over or whatnot." So when she deny it, it's in contempt. And like I said, once you go file contempt to court, when she go to court for that contempt, 9 times out of 10 after that it'll cut out the foolishness, because then like I said, the judge gonna lay into her about contempt. How I know, because I had a friend of mine, he went into that same situation with his little girl when she was young. You know what I'm saying? This is back maybe some years ago, but he ran into that same situation. He told me, yeah, she denied him, you know, for a month. Then he filed contempt. When they got to court, the judge came out and talked and asked her what's her problem, and she tried to explain it, and the judge told her, "Nope, if you do this again, I will lock you up." Because she didn't know the law, so she said, "You can lock me up for this?" And the judge told her, "Yes, I can lock you up. I can lock you up just as well as I can lock him up for not paying the child support." He said ever since then, he had no more problems, no more issues with her. Because ain't no mother gonna want to be locked away from their kid for being foolish. So a lot of times we as the guys we'll just let it ride. Don't worry about it. Maybe complain about it. Maybe talk about what we're gonna do, but you need to take that step in doing it. And once you do it, you know, like I said, it ain't gonna be perfect. Like I'm saying, it's not gonna be perfect, but at least it'll cut down a lot of confusion. Then it's up to you too to work it out cordially. You know, not to be at each other's throats all the time about whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in one of my other videos, that if it's going to take one of your parents, one of you, to be a bigger person, you know what I'm saying? If the other parent is being really Gwen Bucks just being those who don't want to go along with whatever the program is, just want to make things difficult. It's gonna take one of you to just calm down and say, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna get all my emotions involved in it, even though you want to. You just have to control it. It's because, you know, like I said, one of my other videos is be worse off if both of your parents are out there arguing, going back and forth, you know, and the kids are looking at that, you know, and it's not good on the kids. Even though y'all are not together, you still want to respect each other for the kids' sake, so they can see that, hey, so if the mother of your child is not acting right, you know, acting foolish, you just tone it down, just deal with it, you know, not deal with it for as, you know, being a pushover, but you don't want to be all emotional now. She's cutting the food, you're cutting the food, now the kids are both looking, and sometimes that can traumatize a kid when they see the two parents, both their parents, because the kids, you know what I'm saying, don't want to choose between mom and dad, because they love both parents. So that's something to always think about. So that's why I was want to bring this subject up about the importance of going through court and getting a parenting plan set in place. A lot of times you can do it through a mediation, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go in front of the final statement, the judge got to sign off on it, but you go through a mediation, set up whatever you want to set up, you know, however, you know, you can set up your weekly plan, however you want to set it up. You want to visit, it can be every other weekend. Sometimes I'm seeing where guys get their kids, you know, split parenting. Well, the kids stay with him for a month, and the kids stay with her for a month, you know. I don't seen that before, you know, but it's all about how you work it out with the other parent, you know. But it's always good to have that in place because, like I said, it cuts down on a lot of confusion. The ones who I see with a lot of the confusion is the ones who don't go to court. And then they out there bickering back and forth about who's supposed to get the kids today. Or you want to get the kids this day, she don't want you to have them. But technically, if you was never married to her and you got kids by her, and you never went to court on any of that to get your rights established, or get a parenting plan in place, she has all the rights. She has full custody of the kid until you go to court and get joint custody, joint legal custody, and joint physical custody, and have a parenting plan. Of course, when you go do it, like I said in my other video, once you go do that, you will be put on child support. You will be paying child support. So there's no way around not paying your child support. They're gonna put you on it. It's just that do you really want to go to see your kid or not? How much do you love your kid? Are you willing to sacrifice that to go do that? Or not? Or are you just gonna put up what you're going through right now? So I'm out of here on this. And that's all I got to say on this. I might bring this subject up again, but I'm Brady Burks. If you like what I'm saying, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And this is Bernaya Burks, my little girl. Yeah, she's going back outside to play with her little friends and stuff. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you like what I'm talking about. And share it, you know, share the information out there. I'm Brady Burks, and I'm out.